Reality Al Mahdi, this channel is spreads light. Enjoy the blessed words of the well-guided Imam here on Reality Al Mahdi.
Regarding the mission of Akhirul Zaman, Imam Al Mahdi has been told about his mission. The first thing he was told was that in this world in which you will be going, you will have an enemy, a worthy enemy. When he asked who, they removed the veil where Ghayb placed Masih Dajjal and showed them. He was told the prophets used to warn their peoples about this character, but he will be your enemy. He was supposed to be Isa ibn Maryam's enemy, but since Isa was elevated and had his mission interrupted, Dajjal wasn't sent down. But he will come during your time, as well as Isa. But before the descent of Isa, Dajjal will see you as his enemy. Therefore, he will be your enemy. Whenever you're given a mission, your enemy is the first thing shown to you. That way you can study him and know how to handle him in the future. The second thing he was told was the following: you will descend in a period of Akhir Zaman, a period of which you will find no good manners, less good deeds, a period of which people will be so misled that you will wonder if they are part of the Ummah of the Prophet. You will find people with wealth who will refuse to help those in need. You will find people with power downgrading those who are less powerful. You will find leaders who will refuse to tell the truth. You will find religious people who will accept to be followers of the people of this world in order to become richer. You will find people who will seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but will unfortunately be misled and will not know which direction to head. However, when you step foot on earth, your mission will be to erase everything and fix everybody, and make sure everyone is luminous, make sure everyone is kind, make sure everyone loves Allah, make sure everyone loves Prophet Muhammad, and make sure everyone is safe. Imam Al Mahdi then looked at the Prophet and said, "You have entrusted me with a huge mission. Every prophet found destruction on earth, and before arranging it, they endured a lot." Just after saying the following, sitting side by side with the Prophet, Yashkur came, Prophet Nuh, and he said, "How many years have I stayed on earth?" He's speaking to Imam Al Mahdi. "I was there for 950 years. I have preached the whole world, and I wasn't only preaching during the day and then resting during the night, but I was preaching day and night. 80 people accepted to follow me, and out of those 80 people, only 7 of them believed. And Imam Al Mahdi, I heard what Prophet Muhammad has said to you about this world. And what's more dangerous is that there will be people claiming to be on the religious side when they themselves will be hiding the truth. And you are asked to go into this world, fix everyone, and you're accepting?" You see what Prophet Nuh has said to Imam Al Mahdi in front of Prophet Muhammad. is equivalent to what Musa told Muhammad when he obtained the Salat prayers. He told them to take it back. It would be too much for your ummah. My people were much stronger, and yet this amount of prayers would have been too much. Go ask Allah to decrease it. This same thing happened again with the conversation between Nuh and Imam Al Mahdi in front of Prophet Muhammad. Imam Al Mahdi was afterwards thinking about what Prophet Nuh told him. While looking at the Prophet Muhammad then tells him, I know your sickness. You don't want to fail your mission. But let me advise you on how you can succeed. Imam Al Mahdi replied, advise me. Prophet Muhammad then said, you should pay a visit to this man over there named Sheikh Tijani Sharif. He has a basin of which, if he shares it with you, will resolve all of your worries. See this difficult task of healing the souls. If he gives you sparks of it on your arrival, any soul you will throw this light, you will connect him. And if the soul is connected, the person will believe in Allah, he will believe in the Prophet, he will believe in Sheikh Tijani. Imam Al Mahdi then said, Prophet Muhammad, how do I find him? The Prophet answered, I will introduce you to him. The Prophet ﷺ was the one who built the relationship between Imam Al Mahdi and Mawlaya Shaykh Ahmad Tijani. You see, this whole thing was once ilham to Imam Al Hajba during a day of Eid al-Fitr, so long ago. And I never told him of the story. As soon as the khutbah ended, he started teaching Al-Awwal, Al-Akhir, Al-Zahir, in its meaning with Al-Batin, and the realities in between. The Prophet introduced Imam Al Mahdi to Sheikh Tijani. When they arrived to Sheikh, the Prophet said, there is something that worries him. He's being entrusted with a mission. So I offered them to come to you. Since you have a basin, which I had given you, it's yours. It's your basin. Imam Al Mahdi is right here. You can share some with him if you want, or you can decide not to. Nonetheless, I've told him to come pay you a visit. Sheikh Tijani tells him, the basin is available, the light is available, the spiritual power is also available. But there is one thing I don't want. Imam Al Mahdi then asked, what do you dislike? Sheikh said, no one will pass me in ghaib, going to the Prophet, without me stopping the lighter. Speaking to Imam Al Mahdi, if you want to prove it, Allah has given you lots of privilege, as the Prophet brought you here, but try it and see. Therefore, the basin is available. Imam Al Mahdi then tells him, I believe the words of the Prophet. This basin, assist me with it, so that I can assist the people on earth. I am demanded to save, as I have to go to them and fix them. Sheikh Tijani replied, I will help you, but under one condition. This condition is, leave everything so I can show you things you have never seen before. I will train you spiritually so you can have a better sense and feeling. I will teach you the realities of God until you can attest yourself. Imam Al Mahdi accepted. Sheikh then trained him spiritually, showed him the hidden worlds, taught him the realities of God, and then pulled him back and asked him for his opinion. When Imam Al Mahdi returned, he looked at the Prophet, then looked at Sheikh Tijani, and said the following words in Haqiqah: Masal al Muhammad, Nur al Hadi, إلى صراطك المستقيم كمثل الشيخ تيجاني نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم.
كمثل سيدي محمد الشيخ نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. مثل محمد نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. كمثل الشيخ تجاني نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. مثل محمد نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. كمثل الشيخ تجاني نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. مثل محمد نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. كمثل الشيخ تجاني نور الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. Prophecy, prophecy, his time has come, his time has arrived. The one Rasulullah has told us about this mission at the end of time.